The FW Abrams exemplified the hard-working tankers that fueled America's growing industrial economy. Built in 1920 and measuring 140 meters in length, this Standard Oil tanker spent decades transporting petroleum products without incident. The attack on Pearl Harbor in December 1941 thrust the FW Abrams into a dramatically altered operational environment. By early 1942, Germany had initiated Operation Drumbeat, bringing submarine warfare directly to American coastal waters. The region off North Carolina became particularly dangerous, with dozens of merchant vessels torpedoed within sight of shore. To counter this threat, the U.S. Navy established defensive minefields near key ports and shipping channels. These underwater barriers were designed to provide safe transit zones for vessels and to deter enemy encounters. It was precisely this protective measure that would claim the FW Abrams. On June 2, 1942, the tanker departed Aruba, carrying 90,000 barrels of crude oil, bound for New York. After an uneventful voyage north, it approached the Outer Banks on June 10. Following standard wartime procedure, the vessel anchored overnight near Ocracoke, awaiting daylight escort through the hazardous waters around Diamond Shoals. In the early morning hours of June 11, a Coast Guard patrol craft arrived to guide the tanker safely through the defensive minefield. As dawn broke, heavy rain severely limited visibility. The FW Abrams lost visual contact with its escort, and in the confusion, the captain altered course, inadvertently steering directly into the minefield. At 6:40 a.m., an explosion tore through the starboard bow as the ship triggered a mine. 30 minutes later, a second detonation occurred near the midship pump room. The crew, believing they were under attack, prepared to abandon ship. A third explosion at 7:40 a.m. sealed the tanker's fate, and the captain ordered evacuation. All 36 crew members reached shore safely at Ocracoke Naval Station by 12:40 p.m. The abandoned FW Abrams drifted northward, gradually settling on its bow. Naval officers who inspected the vessel on June 14 found it completely submerged and unsalvageable. The wreck's exposed mast created a navigation hazard, occasionally misidentified as submarine periscopes. Navy salvage operations later depth-charged and wire-dragged the wreck to flatten it below a safe clearance depth. Today, the FW Abrams rests in approximately 80 feet of water, 10 miles south of Hatteras Inlet. The wreck is broken into 3 main sections, with the stern section remaining most intact. The bow section, while recognizable, shows significant damage from post-war demolition efforts. Marine life has transformed this accidental casualty into a thriving ecosystem. Divers regularly encounter rays, grouper, octopus, and occasionally dolphins around the wreck. The FW Abrams is a reminder of the complex dangers merchant mariners faced during wartime, where friendly measures designed for protection could themselves become deadly hazards.